fictional man. Update. They're doing it. Stevie girl, are you kidding me? That's so fucking cute. Just put the physical sticker on if you have to have the sticker. I am loving it. The tension, the situation, it's all just so good. Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just gonna be starting another reading vlog because honestly that's all I have in me right now. We are going on a little road trip back to my hometown for the weekend, so I figured what better way to spend my time than reading books. This reading vlog is actually really exciting for me because I have been meaning to read these books for such a long time. I feel like everybody and their mother has read these books. I've literally never heard like one single bad review of this book series either. Like I've heard people like obviously like critique it and everything, but overall people's reactions and reviews of these books are nothing if not like top tier. The book series that I am in fact talking about is the Windy City series by Liz Tomforty. I don't think I've read very many sports romance books in my life, and I feel like this is a great jumping off point. I'm also just desperately in the mood for some like healthy fun like dopamine, and I feel like my For You page, like everything that I've been reading has been like super dark, and I'm just kind of looking to lighten that up a little bit, and I just feel like this is the perfect series to do that. So that is what I will be doing this weekend. Today is Wednesday. I usually like to keep my vlogs around like a 7-day period, so I'll probably be vlogging from Wednesday to next Wednesday. And I'm kind of curious to see how many books I can read in this series come next Wednesday, because you don't know, I'm also a mom. That does take up a lot of my time. It doesn't give me as much time as I used to have, or as much time as I would like to have. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know very much about this series, which honestly makes it all the more exciting for me. I am a big fan of going into things like not really knowing that much about it. I'm predicting that I will probably read 1, maybe 2 books. These days, I am a much slower reader than I used to be for obvious reasons, but that's okay. That's fine. I'm really excited to get into this book series. Today, I will be starting Mile High. This is the first book. The 2 main characters are Xanders and Stevie. It is a hockey romance. Also, I apologize if my audio was absolute crap. I'm trying to figure out all of this tech stuff. I'm like a boomer in disguise, I feel like sometimes. It's 5:35. I've just sat down so that I can start reading Mile High. I don't know what to say. I'm just really excited. So I will try to keep you updated and everything. Let's get into it. That's better. Oh, it has a playlist. I love when books have playlists. I'm gonna look this up right now, actually. You're telling me this man went to therapy of his own volition because of how badly he treated his college rival. Nice.
Nice.
This is definitely a fictional man. So you're telling me that this man has a notes app of the girls that he hooks up with to remember their good qualities? Okay, Xander, I don't know about this one. Stevie and Xanders just met, and that was probably the worst first meet cute I've ever read in my life. Like, I don't know how you come back from that. Literally, like a picture of a naked girl on Instagram as you meet your love interest. Wow. Okay. I feel like I'm in for quite a ride because Xander, so far, I don't like him. Okay. Maybe I just need to read more and maybe I'll like him a little farther along. It's Thursday now. Last night I got about 55 pages into Mile High, and so far I'm absolutely loving it. Stevie, I absolutely love her character so much. One thing you should know about me though is that I absolutely love like plus size, like curvy representation. I just love it. I just love like an actual like woman character, you know what I mean? And Stevie is that. Like I can relate to her, like very much on that. Evan Zanders. Yeah, okay. After like the interview scene where it's like clear that like his whole like Playboy act is like that, it's just an act. And then the scene where he had like the panic attack because he heard that his mom was trying to get in touch with him. I got emotional over that because if you can relate to any kind of situation like that with your parents, that shit is rough. So I love him so much more after that scene. And people say that this is their least favorite book in this series, and I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, well this is everybody's least favorite, then all of the rest of the books have to be like actually phenomenal, because this is so good so far and I'm only 55 pages in. I've made myself a latte. I actually wanted to get started reading earlier today, but the house is an absolute disaster. I'm also getting ready to do a little road trip tomorrow. We're just gonna go into town and visit family for the weekend and then come back on Sunday. Basically have to do like a bunch of like laundry and cleaning up and stuff. I'm kind of tempted to just like get the audiobook and listen while I'm doing that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Does anybody ever go through phases where their coffee is just absolutely dirt? Like no matter what you do, no matter how much you tweak it, there's like a period of time where your coffee just tastes like gross. That's what I'm going through right now. Like I can't figure it out, and I honestly think that it's something to do with like the size of like the grounds or whatever. And I know I can make really good lattes, but my machine isn't cooperating these days and it's making me mad. So then I want an Alani, and I'm trying to cut back on those because I am severely addicted to those as well. So bad to where I was literally having like 2 a day plus coffee plus like a Diet Coke. I don't know. It was bad. It was bad. It's now 7 p.m. at night. It has been a very long day. Did get a little bit of reading done, but not very much. I made it to a page like 100. Just read like the first like steamy, like tension-filled scene between Stevie and Xanders. So good. It was so good. Needless to say, I am eating this up right now. I'm like rooting for Stevie because I really want her to like start standing up for herself and like going after what she wants. I feel like she has like such a limited view of herself, and it's really bumming me out because obviously anybody who's around her knows that she's like so amazing and like badass and like sexy. And that's how I feel about her, and I just want her to feel that way about her too. I don't really have any more updates, to be honest. Sammy has finally made it down. I am gonna go make myself some tea and we're gonna get started. I am going to try to read a bunch of this book tonight because I fear if I don't do it tonight, then I'm not gonna get on a roll. Then I'm not gonna be able to like move on to the next book, and then I'm gonna like look back and it's gonna be like a month past and I won't have read any of these books. The issue is that I just like get really into my phone and then I just like doom scroll, or I like accidentally fall asleep, and that's just dumb. doing it. Okay, see, I knew I was gonna like this book for a reason, okay? They're literally in the middle of like doing each other, okay? She gets a little self-conscious. He stops what he's doing, mind you, okay? He says, "Are you okay?" And then she like hesitates, takes a minute, and he says, "If you want to stop, we can stop." I just love seeing like actual really good examples of like consent, you know, in love scenes, you know? Stevie girl. He calls her Stevie girl because her name is Stevie. He goes, "Stevie girl." I swear to God, I think that was one of the cutest nicknames I've ever read in a book. Stevie girl? Are you kidding me? That's so fucking cute. I think we should have a chat. So obviously, as you can tell, I am back home and I have some terrible news. I did not read anything this weekend. When we got into town, I just completely abandoned all aspirations of reading. I don't know, there's just something about being back home that just really throws me off my game. Like it just, like I just feel like paralyzed. But like when I finally get back into my own place, I'm like, okay, I can breathe again. I don't know what it is. It's like I have no like executive functioning like when I'm like not in my own home and in my own schedule, if that makes sense. We just got back today. It is Sunday night. It's currently 9:51. I'm about to crack open a cold Diet Coke and try to finish Mile High because I desperately want to read more than just Mile High by the end of this vlog. Currently on page 361, I have this much left in the book. The more I read about these two, the more beautiful the relationship becomes, okay? There's a scene in here where she finally agrees to go on a date with this man, right? And something happens to where he ends up not being able to answer her when she knocks on the door for their date. And she like turns away, and this is where I expect this like big misunderstanding to happen or whatever. She like turns away, starts being like, "What the fuck?" And she's like gonna go away sad. But then this made me love the book like so much more because this was actually gonna be like, okay, really? But she turns to walk away, but then she turns back around and she's like, "You know what? No. If he's gonna stand me up like it looks like he's doing, he can tell that to my face." And then it turns out that like it totally wasn't that, and it was like something actually really deeply emotional, like kind of devastating for him. And they get even closer because of that instead of having this big huge misunderstanding. But it also kind of makes me nervous. I have this much left and I honestly can't even detect what would come out of this to where they would have a third act breakup, if that makes sense. It's making me very curious and I just kind of want to finish this because it's so good and I just love their relationship so much. It's so healthy, it's so wholesome. I can't even remember where we left off last time I was talking to you, but it's Monday and I officially finished Mile High. I just absolutely loved it. I'm gonna be honest here, I don't really have like a fully set up like rating system, but if I'm just like going off the top of my head and like vibes and everything, I would give this like a 4, like 4.5 stars. I don't really have that much to like complain about. Like everything was so great, like their relationship and the way that like Xander was like so scared to open up, so scared to be loved, but like at the same time he didn't let that turn him to an asshole, if that makes sense. It made me really appreciate him as an MMC even more. Honestly, I like had a hard time like being mad at him for the reason that he gave her for breaking up with her. I'm gonna rate this officially 4 stars because I'm excited to see where the rest of the series takes me. I'm really excited to get started on the next book because I only have 2 days left until I'm going to end this vlog, and I've only read 1 book. I mean, talk about a realistic reading vlog. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Let's start the next book. The second book in the Mile High series is The Right Move. This follows Ryan and Indy's story, which She's like mentioned in Mile High quite a bit because she is Stevie's co-worker, and then Ryan is Stevie's brother. But firstly, we need to remove her. One thing that is unforgivable is the stickers that are like part of the cover art and you can't take them off. Like, don't do that. Just put the physical sticker on if you have to have the sticker. Guys, I'm literally 36 pages in, and the tension between these two, it's insane. I am loving it. His sister Stevie asked him if he can like spare his extra room for Indy because her life is basically falling apart and she needs to like get back on her feet again. So it's like forced kinda ish proximity. But they don't really like each other because like the first couple times they met, then it was like really bad impressions all around. So anyways, they don't really like each other, but they're like attracted to each other, and the tension, so good. It's fake dating. Okay, they're fake dating now. Now I see what everyone meant when the next book is better than the book previous. I am 60 pages in. The tension, the situation, it's all just so good. It's like trying to turn him into one of her book boyfriends for their like fake dating situation. she asks him, "Do you know how to flare your nostrils in anger?" Oh, and can you darken your eyes? Darken my eyes? Yeah, when you pretend to get angry, you're actually really turned on. Can you darken your eyes? No, I can't fucking darken my eyes. What the hell are you reading? God, I love this book. Good morning, you guys. It is, oh my god, what day is it? I think it's Tuesday. I just made myself a little latte. I went to bed so late last night. I was locked into that book, but I literally like read until I couldn't read anymore and I had to go to bed. Like, why did it take me so long to read this freaking series? I have seen it on my For You page for years. Ryan and Indy, I think, are probably my favorite couple now. Like, the banter and like, okay, so it's like grumpy sunshine dynamic as well. So he's like the grumpy basketball player and she's like this sunshine and bubbles like light personality. She's like a flight attendant and he's like this grumpy basketball player. He's like, "So what's your full name?" And she goes, "It's Indigo." He's like, "So your name is Blue?" And then it turns into a nickname. So he starts calling her Blue. Are you kidding me? That's so cute. It came about so authentically. I'm like, yeah, I love this because I don't like when the main male character just like randomly comes up with a nickname for her without like any backstory or context or anything. It's just like, "I'm gonna call you this now." I'm like, okay. So I love it when there's like an organic way that like nicknames end up and we get to see it. You know what I mean? Today's gonna be a perfect day to just like sit down, buckle down, and finish my read though. My apartment is so freaking clean right now. That literally took me 4 hours, but I'm so glad it's done. I feel so much better. And I got to listen to my audiobook the whole time I did it. I did have to buy it with the credit, but it's honestly so worth it because the dual narration, like there's 2 narrators and both of them are fire. Like this audiobook is so much better than the first one, although I do still like the first one. Like his voice, so good, but the second one, I'm having so much fun with this book. I think this is probably turning into my favorite contemporary romance of all time, actually. I think it's probably my favorite. Like, I love it so much. But Sammy just went down for a nap as well, so I have some prime reading time. So I'm gonna pull the book out again. I just poured myself a crispy Diet Coke. You guys, I finished The Right Move. I don't think I came in with one single update because I inhaled that book. It was so good. I literally only put it down so I could go to bed last night. That's it. And then first thing in the morning, woke up, finished it. I have no words. This is definitely a 5-star read for me. It was so emotional. I cried a few times. I literally don't have words. This book, by far, to date, as of today, is now my most favorite contemporary romance, sports romance, that I have ever read in my entire life. Never once in my life, okay, did I think that a man crying during the deed would be attractive and hot and fun, and I liked it. This book proved me wrong. Like, that's how blown away I am by this. I don't think there's ever going to be a day where I don't think about these two. Like, ever. I don't even want to move on from these. Like, I wish I was starting this over. 5 stars. I went straight into Caught Up, but I'm only like 5 pages in so far. I don't even want to start this. Like, I don't even want to get into it because I'm still so hung up on this one. But anyways, guys, it is Wednesday. It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I feel like this vlog has gone on way too long. I'm gonna pat myself on the back because it has been a while since I have finished 2 books in a 1-week sitting. That's actually pretty big for me, so I am pretty proud of myself for that. Guys, I haven't even gotten ready for the day. That's how like starstruck I am by this book. I can't even. But anyways, needless to say, I did have so much fun. Thanks for watching and getting this far if you did. If you're interested in seeing more from me, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you've read these or not, which one is your favorite. I'm so excited to continue my journey with the Windy City series. I haven't had this much fun reading in a long time, and I definitely made the right call. But thanks for watching. If you got this far into the video, I appreciate you. Love you so hard. I'll see you in